Okay, so the next task is to review and adjust your bids if applicable. So if you're using manual bidding, you can adjust your bids at the keyword level. If you're using automated bidding, though, this becomes a little bit more nebulous, and I'll show you what that looks like here. So if you're using automated bidding, you have to bear in mind that depending on the bid strategy you're using, you may or may not have to adjust your bids. So for example, if you're using max conversions, then there is no bid to adjust. And with these automated bid strategies, Google is setting your bids for you. So this step is becoming less and less relevant and helpful. But one thing I want to stress in this video is if you are using automated bidding, there usually is some sort of bid factor. So for example, if I'm using maximize clicks in this instance for this new campaign, trying to accrue as much data as we can, this is a max bid limit that was set so that way we don't spend over this threshold. If after reviewing this campaign, I understand and I realize, oh, wait a second, we're not actually showing up as often as I'd like, we have a high search loss to rank despite a good quality score, then I know my bid is probably factoring my performance and hurting my reach. So in this case, I'm going to want to update this cap here to make sure that I'm actually showing up aggressively and I'm beating the competitors. Now, if I was using something like target CPA, then it would just be the target CPA limit. So just making sure, depending on your bid strategy, and there's a whole host of them here that you can see, you're going to want to make sure you choose the corresponding bid limit. So for example, if I set a target cost per action, I want to make sure I come in here and I review this. So again, may or may not be applicable to you, but it is important to know, even if you are using automated bid strategies, if there is some sort of bid restriction, some sort of cap associated with it, you are going to want to make sure that your campaign is getting good visibility. So when you look at your campaign, you want to make sure that you're seeing a good impression share relative to your search loss to rank. So in this case, I can see I've got an 84% search loss to rank for this campaign and only a 15% search impression share. So that tells me, and in this case with this campaign, the quality scores are quite well. So that tells me that my bidding might be a factor here. Another thing to note as well is if you just launched a new campaign, give it time to go through the learning period, because if you don't, and then you make the change too soon, you could be optimizing to a false positive. So I usually let new campaigns launch, let the bid strategy learn, go through that learning phase. And then from there, if I still notice a high search loss to rank despite good quality scores, then I understand there's probably a bid restriction here and I need to make some adjustments to my cap.